Everyone saw the fist bump. Almost nobody noticed the rules had changed. For a few hours on August 22nd, a Valorant stage in Chengdu became the most talked-about livestream in Chinese entertainment. Zhang Linghe walked out in a black suit and a purple tie. Zhu Ye followed in a purple feather dress. They fist-bumped before the match started, and within minutes, that single gesture was already dominating trending charts across Weibo, Bilibili, and Hallyu. Fans called it a scene out of an esports novel. Someone nicknamed Zhang Linghe the Frog God before the first round even finished. That's the version of the story most coverage will tell you. It's the fun version. It's also the smaller one. Buried underneath the styling and the viral screenshots is a detail almost no headline mentioned. This match was not run the way these celebrity exhibitions usually are. It used a standard competitive format, the same rule set used to evaluate real skill and real teamwork, not the looser, entertainment-first format typically reserved for star-studded showcases. That's not a wardrobe choice. That's a structural one. And structural choices tell you more about where an industry is heading than any outfit does. Rabbit News Hallyu exists for exactly that gap, the detail that changes how you read a story you thought you already understood. Start with what actually happened. This wasn't a random collaboration. It was a sanctioned side event inside the Fearless Tour 2026 Chengdu stop, staged at the Chengdu Financial City Performing Arts Center at the same time the VCT China League was running its Stage 2 playoffs in the same city. Zhang Linghe and Zhu Ye each captained a team. Two professional EDG players, ZMJJKK and Wei Haozhe, known in the scene as Happy Wei, joined the 10-person lineup. The full roster wasn't announced until days before the event. Organizers had teased it only as a mystery guest appearance, which is a fairly standard promotional tactic, but one that only works if the eventual reveal is worth the wait. It was. The live stream numbers backed that up immediately. But here's the curiosity gap worth sitting with. Why would an event built for spectacle bother upgrading to a competitive grade format? A showcase doesn't need real stakes. A showcase needs good visuals, a few highlight clips, and an audience willing to share them. This one had all of that already, guaranteed, the moment two attractive, high-profile actors agreed to share a stage. So what was the standard format actually protecting? The answer becomes clearer once you place this match against Zhang Linghe's first one. Back on February 8th, at a Lunar New Year Valorant exhibition in Guangzhou, Zhang Linghe made his esports stage debut. He picked the agent Raina, played well enough to earn the esports novel protagonist comparison that's now become something of a recurring label for him, and the appearance did exactly what a debut like that is supposed to do. It introduced him to a new audience segment without demanding much risk. It was, by design, a friendlier format. Lower stakes. More forgiving of mistakes. A soft landing for a celebrity crossing into gaming culture. This second appearance was built differently. Zhang Linghe reportedly admitted he was very nervous heading into it, and trained beforehand with teammate Hang specifically to prepare. That's not the language of someone treating this as another photo opportunity. That's the language of someone preparing for something that could expose a gap in skill if he wasn't ready. And the fact that he was placed alongside verified professional players, in a format built to test coordination rather than just showcase personality, suggests the organizers weren't just inviting him back, they were raising the bar for what his second appearance needed to prove. One reasonable reading of that shift: Chinese esports organizers are becoming more selective about how they integrate celebrity guests into competitive adjacent content. The first appearance functions as introduction. The second functions as evaluation. If that pattern holds, it says something specific about how this corner of the entertainment gaming crossover is maturing. Audiences are engaged enough now that visibility alone may not be enough to justify a repeat invitation. Competence has to show up somewhere in the footage, even in an exhibition. That doesn't mean every celebrity gaming crossover in China now requires this level of rigor. It's worth being precise here: this is one case, one organizer, one specific tour stop. It illustrates a possible direction rather than confirming an industry-wide standard. But it's a meaningful data point, because it shows organizers willing to trade some of the guaranteed ease of a fun mode exhibition for a format that actually risks a celebrity looking unprepared on a live stream watched by millions. It also says something about how tightly the esports and entertainment industries in China are now overlapping. 6 months ago, a celebrity Valorant exhibition was still novel enough that simply showing up generated coverage. This time, the event had to compete for attention against an active VCT China League playoff running in the same city, on the same weekend. Placing Zhang Linghe and Zhu Ye's exhibition inside that larger tour stop wasn't incidental, it let the celebrity match borrow legitimacy from a genuine competitive tournament happening right next door, while the tournament, in turn, borrowed reach from 2 mainstream actors capable of pulling non-gaming audiences into esports coverage for a night. That's a mutual exchange, not a one-directional publicity stunt, and it's a more sophisticated piece of event design than invite a famous face and hope for clips. For an international audience watching this unfold secondhand, through clips and trending screenshots rather than the original broadcast, the deeper mechanics are easy to miss entirely. What travels across platforms is the wardrobe, the fist bump, the nickname. What doesn't travel as easily is the format change sitting quietly underneath all of it, the actual editorial decision that made the rest of the moment land the way it did. That gap between what goes viral and what actually explains the virality is worth paying attention to, because it repeats across almost every crossover story in this space, from brand live streams to drama promotions. The visible layer is rarely the reason the moment worked. It's usually just the packaging. Which brings the story back to that fist bump, because the reaction to it wasn't really about romance, even though plenty of online commentary framed it that way. What the audience response actually demonstrates is how quickly a chemistry read spreads when 2 public figures share a stage under any kind of competitive framing. The CP conversation online reflects fan interpretation, not anything confirmed about Zhang Linghe or Zhu Ye's relationship, and Rabbit News Hallyu isn't in the business of turning shared screen time into a storyline neither of them has confirmed. What is worth tracking is the marketing mechanics behind it. A wardrobe pairing, a physical size contrast, and one spontaneous gesture were enough to generate a trending topic that outperformed most planned promotional content that week. That's not luck. That's a structure, visual contrast plus unscripted interaction, that Chinese entertainment marketing keeps returning to because it keeps working. There's also a quieter signal in how the audience itself responded. The esports novel becoming reality comparison that keeps attaching itself to Zhang Linghe didn't originate with this match, it started back in February, and this event essentially reactivated it, this time with a second character added to the narrative. Fans didn't need the story explained to them, they recognized the shape of it instantly, because Chinese entertainment audiences have spent years consuming exactly this kind of fictional pairing in dramas and web novels. That recognition is part of why the moment spread as fast as it did. The format may have given the event its legitimacy, but the audience's familiarity with this specific storytelling shape is what gave it its speed. So the anomaly comes full circle. The format change that almost nobody discussed is the same decision that made the viral moment possible in the first place. A looser, entertainment-only match might have produced similar outfits and a similar handshake, but it wouldn't have carried the same weight, because there'd be no competitive frame suggesting the players actually had something at stake. The standard rule set gave the viral moment its credibility. Without it, the fist bump is just a photo. With it, the fist bump is a photo taken inside something that resembled real competition, and that distinction is exactly why audiences reacted the way they did. None of this means Zhang Linghe has become a competitive gamer, or that Chinese esports has fully absorbed celebrity culture into its structure. What the evidence supports is narrower and, honestly, more interesting, a second invitation that came with higher expectations, a nervous celebrity who trained for it anyway, and an organizing team willing to bet that a slightly harder format would produce a more convincing spectacle than an easier one. In an industry built on managing perception, that's a calculated risk, and on this occasion, it paid off in exactly the numbers you'd expect. If you like entertainment stories that go beyond the headline, the kind that look for the quiet signals most coverage misses, Rabbit News Hallyu was built for exactly that. Subscribe if you want analysis, not just updates.